G'day folks, Links here and welcome back to Great Tech New Horizons. So today we're going to look at getting the T3 rocket because I think that's well overdue. I've been procrastinating it for ages, but I think it's about time that we get it. So I should have most of the stuff I need for the rocket already patented. So if we look at what is that? That's tier 2. Where's tier 3? There. No, that's there. So if we look at this, so we need heavy duty plating. Or we need heavy duty plate, tier 2 or tier 3, tier 2, heavy nose cone, heavy rocket fins, heavy rocket engine. So this, I'm fairly sure I've got all patented. The lander, yeah. So let's actually see what we've got patented. So let's do. So we have the heavy nose cone. So if we set that going, just put all this into the network and get it out of my way. And a really nice feature that's actually coming in 2.8. So I updated to the latest daily build. So a really nice feature that should be on its way in 2.8 is that now you can. So if we, what's one of the other items we need to craft? So if we just say heavy duty, yeah, so we do have the, we have the tier 3 plates crafted already, thingied already, so if we grab those. But if we say, we grab the nose cone, so if we say I want, just look for something that has a decent amount of crafting time. So maybe just the T2 plate. So if we say we want the T2 plate, so you've for a long time, you've been able to hold shift to auto start and skip the recipe page. Now you can actually hold control, which will auto start and skip the recipe page, but it'll also follow the craft. So we should get a notification in a minute in chat that the craft is finished, hopefully. Let's see. We're waiting for blast furnace stuff. So this will be really good for long crafts. To just quickly start long crafts. Basically, just avoid you having to use the start with follow button on the recipe tree page if you just want to quickly fire off a craft and forget about it. Don't care what crafting CPU it's on or whatever. Just fire and forget and get notified when it's done. It's just a little quality of life thing, and it should. There we go. Here we go. There we go. And there we go. In chat, we got the notification. So yeah, that's actually really nice. So that should, in theory, be in beta 3 when it comes out. So we've got. So we just need the heavy rocket fins, which I don't have patented apparently. What is that? Circuit 5. Yep. Right. So if we. No, we don't want that. So if we get you, still 4 at a time, and it goes in. No, that's 6. I could have just done it from the interface terminal. I know I'm dumb. So we just put that in there, and then we should be able to do. The funny thing is, I actually never used the shift-click behavior before. I never actually really used the shift-click behavior before, and I don't know why, because it's actually really handy, because I don't really care what crafting CPU the recipe goes on 99% of the time. Although I've not actually seen what happens if you are missing something and you try to auto-start the craft. I don't know what happens. I've not actually tried that. But so we should have the rocket fins in a sec, and we also need the. So I have patented the fuel canister. Yeah, so I've patented those, but we need the booster. yeah, see, blank fuel tank, compressed dual titanium plates. And do I have the booster? Yes. So, but I don't have meteoric iron ingot. Right. So if we get this, yeah, that should do. Let's do 64. So yeah, I really want to get to the tier 3 planets. I do really want to get to the tier 3 planets, and actually get some of the resources from tier 3. Get the Naquita ore and also get Callisto ice, so then I can upgrade these solenoids to IV, which will give this. I can't remember what. Oh, this has problems apparently. Why is the needs maintenance cover not? Ah, because it's set to 2 issues. That's fine then. Yeah, so basically, it'd be nice to get the tier 3 resources because I've been procrastinating this for quite a while. But hopefully... Why is this taking so long? Oh yeah, no. It's just a bit slow. That's fine. There we go. So we've got that. We've got the fins. So what else do we need? So we've got everything for the main rocket. Yeah, we've got everything for the main rocket. So we need a. That's a rocket with the chest. Where is it? Where's the normal one? That one. There we go. So we need two fuel canisters. So that is 2 of you. I wonder if this changed. I wonder if this changed in 2.8 or not, because I swear I had all this patterned. I swear I had this patterned and craftable, but I could be wrong. So this needs to go in the molecular assembler. And that should allow us to get 2 of you. And we need... So, compressed titanium plate. I'm so glad I have the B, the explosive B, so I don't have to worry about making TNT. It's very, very lovely. Oops. So if we do that, and then do I actually have a C3? Yes, I do. Put that in there, and then the other one is the implosion compressor. Right, and then I should be able to do 2 of... Oh, I forgot to pattern the last thing, which is you. Right, and there we go. So now I should be... So I've got you, and I should be able to ask for 2 of you. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with where I am now. I'm actually very, very happy with where I am now. And we will have... And once we get the tier 3 rocket, I do actually need to... Can you actually, like, arc furnace? No, that's a bit disappointing. I was hoping you could, like, arc furnace or macerate them or something. Because I'm not going to be using these vibrant alloy turbines ever again, probably, because I've moved to HSSE. So we're just waiting for the dash ingots. And for the rocket fuel, I've decided what I'm going to do is just do on-demand rocket fuel. Because it's not like I'm using it for power or anything. And the other thing is that... I won't be needing like huge amounts of it. So I think it will just be good to... I think it will just be better to on-demand it. So I have, in theory, set up the chemical plant down there to do it, but I haven't actually tried it yet, so there will be a few things to figure out. So we need a tier 3 lander and a tier 3 rocket control computer, which... So I've not patented the rocket control computer, which is basically you. Oh yeah, this needs the clean room. Oh, that doesn't matter. The multi-block counts as a clean room, so that's fine. And that's a circuit 0. The lander is just that, so that's fine. Now the interesting thing is I don't have the tier 2 lander patterned, I don't think. No. So I will need to actually pattern the tier 2 lander and the tier 1. Oops. And the tier 1. And then see how much stuff I'm missing. And rubber sheets. Do it from silicone rubber. Right. So I'm just gonna get the fun. I'm just gonna pause here and get the final get all these patterns in place and whatnot. I didn't realize that I didn't have the tier 1 and tier 2 stuff patterned, so I'll do that, and then we'll get the rocket assembled, and then I will be back, or we'll get the rocket assembled when I come back. And we're back. So, in theory, we have everything we need to craft the rocket. One thing that I've been caught out by this before, but I've just been caught out by it again. The recipe for pressure plates has changed in 2.8. It's now made with the stone slabs from EFR, not the vanilla Minecraft stone slabs. And unfortunately, it is somewhat annoying because the recipe isn't ore dictated. I might actually see if that is something that can be looked at. It would be nice if this recipe used an ore dictionary, but I don't know if EFR actually sets an ore dictionary for stone slab or not, or if there is an ore dictionary entry for stone slab. But it would be nice. It would make things easier. It would definitely make things easier. So in theory, all we have to do is just put it together. So we need to put the blueprint in first, I think. Oh no, I've already put the blueprint in. Yeah, already put the blueprint in. So you, and you. And then you go there, 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 and then there and there, there, and then the rest of you is just this. And there we go. Tier 3 rocket. Look at that. Not that. That's not the right button. There we go. Yeah, look at that. So we got our tier 3 rocket. So we will definitely be going and slapping that on the landing pad in the overworld. So let's get rid of our tier 2 rocket because it's smelly and we don't like it anymore. We will have to get rid of that and that because you can't use cetane boosted diesel in the tier 3. But if we put it there, yeah, look at that. That's awesome. So now we just need to make the fuel, and then we can go to the tier 3 worlds. So if we go back to the void world, I should probably put the loader back down. So what I've done for the fuel, I have no idea. I don't even remember how the thing is actually. I don't even remember how the that's it. CN3H. That's it. So we're missing ethylbenzene and anthracene. So I am probably maybe just gonna cheat for now and just use a single block distillery to get the anthracene. It comes from coal tar, so I'm probably just gonna use the, rather than doing it properly, I'm probably just gonna do it in here. The problem is, though, that ethylbenzene, I believe, also comes from the... where is it? So ethylbenzene, I believe, also comes from coal tar. I could technically do it in a Circuit 3 LCR, but the problem is, because I have ethylene and benzene, I got plenty of both. The problem is, I don't have a Circuit 3 LCR. I don't think I've even got room for one. Oh no, I do have a... Oh, it's not connected. That's not... Because I only checked in my interface terminal, not in the real world, and that would explain that. It's not connected. Because I thought to myself at the time, I swear I made a Circuit 3 one, and apparently I did. I just never connected it because I'm a dum-dum. So there we go. That solves the ethylbenzene problem. We'll just make it in the LCR. So I need to make some more patterns. We are out of quartz glass for some reason, even though I swear I put it in the... even though I swear I put it in the blast furnace. Okay. I mean, I don't think I can make patterns. That's not what I wanted. I don't think I can make patterns. Can I make at least one pattern? No. Okay, so just glass and Certus quartz. Just shove a bunch of that into the... where is it? That wasn't really what I wanted to do, but whatever. Just take 13 of that and Certus. Right, and then... And we'll just shove that in the... I think I can just shove it in the... I think I can just shove it in here. Yeah. Right. Now I should be able to make patterns. Yeah, now I can make patterns. So we'll fix that by actually patterning the quartz glass. Probably want to do more than that. Maybe do... So that would be... What is that? That's 4... That's 8 stacks. So that should be... That should be fine. That should fit in the... that should fit in there. Perfectly fine. Cool. So... If we do that... Yeah, look at that. I'm so glad. I'm so happy that we're at Vulcani now. Vulcani are awesome. Really do like Vulcani. Right, so I'll just let that sort itself out, and I'll get the, and I will also get the crafting set up for the anthracene, and then we will look at getting the rocket fuel made and see if we can get to the tier 3 planets. So realistically, what I'll probably do is, so I think I mentioned it a couple of videos ago that I will only be using the rockets to get to the planets, because obviously the rockets gate progression, and I'm not doing a no rocket run. So I will probably start to use rockets less, because a part of me really wants to just lean into blood magic meteors in the future, and just not do the and just not go to the other planets and just use blood magic meteors. But for now, rockets are our sign of progression. So what I will do is I will go to each of the tier 3 worlds and set a home on them. And I'll show you each of the T3. We'll have a look at each of the T3 worlds in this episode, and then probably cap the episode off there. But yeah, I'll just finish getting the stuff ready for the fuel, and then we'll get the fuel crafted. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Right, and we are back. So I've done the dirty and just set up a single block auto crafting distillery. So now, what is it? CN3H. So can we make some of this? Apparently we can, but I'm trying to do this in one chem plant, so I don't know if this is actually going to conflict or not. So I think what we'll do is we'll go down to the chem plant, and I'm going to be making so little rocket fuel that for now I'm just filling the catalyst manually. So I just made 10 of them, shove it in there manually for now, especially because they don't get damaged on every craft. They'll only occasionally get damaged because of the tier of coils that I have. So I should be able to get away with doing this. And hopefully it just works. It's making the ethyl benzene, which should be fine. That should be getting done in the LCRs quite fast. Oh, interesting. Was it just that fast? No. Am I not extracting from... I never actually set this one up properly, apparently. There we go. Now it should do it. Oh yeah, there we go, it's done. Yeah, right. So if we go over to the clean room, not clean room, chem plant. Right, I think... So that should be getting crafted over here. But it's... because I've not set the circuit number. So, circuit 4. Yeah, this is going to be very, very, very slow. This was probably a really stupid idea, because I assumed that DT would do this much faster. Yeah, the distillery does it in 15 seconds at HV. So, okay. I'm going to leave that crafting. This is a really, really dumb idea, but I'm going to leave it crafting and see what happens. I don't know why this is stuck, though. Because that only needs ethyl benzene and talc and hydride dust, which I do have. I assume it must have produced something else. Yeah, I think it must have produced something else, so there must be a circuit conflict there. Okay, I'll just troubleshoot this a bit, and then we'll be back. Right, back to it. The issue was me being dumb. This subnet wasn't powered. So I have a subnet here with it. I have an ME dual interface pushing into another dual interface with an advanced blocking card. And that's feeding 2 storage buses on the input bus and a quad input hatch. And basically I just forgot to power this subnet. So, however, I think we are still waiting for this. Yeah, we're still essentially waiting for this, though. So I will probably have to pause again and just come back when that's ready, because it's probably going to take a while. I do need to sort out my fluid storage situation. So what I'm probably going to do in between videos, most likely, probably after this video, is I'm going to redesign the storage portion of the network slightly, and make it a bit better. But hopefully now we should... Yeah, so that's empty now. So all I got to do is I just got to wait for this to finish. So it'll be like another couple of minutes, and then I'll come back and it looks like I should be able to craft the rocket fuel, hopefully. That needs to go in there as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to need another multi. Actually, I'm probably going to need another multi-cell, I think. Which is slightly annoying, but whatever. I will probably... So this also needs to go somewhere, so we'll just put that in as the last type. And then we should be good then. Otherwise, it'll just get stuck in the output hatch on the chemical plant. And now, if I have a look, that craft should be finished. Yep. Cool. So while I dawdled there, has this finished? No. So I'm just going to pause for a couple of minutes and wait for this to finish, and then we'll get the rocket fuel crafted and hopefully launch our rocket. So I will see you guys in a couple of minutes. And we're back. Right. So that took a bit of fiddling. I was missing a couple of circuits, so I now have where is it? So I now have like 4. Yeah, I have no idea if these conflict or not, but they appeared to at least make the rocket fuel. But because I kind of had it stop and start, I've not done a full like cycle, as it were. So if we make, I don't know, if we make like 10,000 of it, and we'll see if it actually does it. So it seems to be doing something. It's actually funny because some of these recipes are so fast. This is running, I can't remember what this is running at. This might be running at LUV. But basically, some of them are so fast that when I go to check the crafting screen, it actually does them. If I turn that way, then at least I can see the coils turn on. So we're just waiting on... I think I need to make the hydrazine pattern bigger. That might actually be the problem. I think I just need to make the hydrazine pattern bigger or turn off batch mode. Yeah, there we go. Turn off batch mode. Oh, I think we might be good. I think we're going to get some rocket fuel. I have no idea how much I need to launch the rocket, so I'll probably just see if I can get away with crafting. And there we go. So we have 12 buckets of the fuel. But yeah, I have no idea how much I actually need. So to fill the rocket and whatnot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get everything crafted. I get a load more of it crafted, and then we'll put it in the tank in the overworld, and then we'll go to space. So I will see you guys in a few minutes when we're ready to launch. Right, and we're back. I think I've got enough fuel to launch now. But there's one very important thing that we have to do first before we launch our Tier 3 rocket. And that is we need to add another rocket to the Rocket Museum. So we have our Tier 1 and now our Tier 2. So let's actually go to the Tier 3 planets. This looks like it's full now. So what I'm going to do, just for giggles, is just kick off a backup. Should hopefully be nice and quick. And then we will go to space. There we go. So, I should have everything I need. I don't believe there is a quest that explains... which one? I think it's this one. So this quest explains basically what you need for the... Yeah, okay, so I need tier 2 thermal padding actually, before I can go to any of the before I can go to the majority of the tier 3 planets, except for the except for Ross 128b, because that is actually habitable. Okay. How hard is it to make tier 2 thermal padding? Am I gonna have to go away again? So thermal tier 2 is tungsten string, which is fine, that's easy enough. And tier 2 thermal cloth. I don't have the soup. Oh no, I can do it with the PBI. Good. Okay. So we just got to pattern it. That's fine. That is perfect. So if we make 16 at a time, I will need to pattern the tungsten string as well. So YML. And I believe that was a C1 recipe, and assembler is also a C1, isn't it? Yeah. So that should deal with that. Let's just make sure that actually goes. Oh, we're missing cotton and long tungsten rods and titanium foil. Okay. Right. I will actually BRB then. And then because I don't want to just go to Ross 128b. I do want to go to each of the tier 4, tier 3 areas and show them off. So I will BRB and get my thermal padding. Right, and we're back. We're going for real. We're going for real now. So I've taken a backup. I've got my thermal padding. So we're fully fueled. So let's go. See what happens. I don't know where we're gonna go first. We might go to Ross first. The interesting thing is most of the other planets, I believe, are either Galaxy Space or Galactic Craft planets, whereas Ross is added by Bartworks, if I recall. I'm not actually sure what the utility of going there is. But we're going to go to all of the... we're going to go set homes on all the tier 3 worlds. So we'll get to... and the asteroids. So we'll get to see them all. I should have crafted tier 3. I should have crafted some multi-block miners to bring with me, but I don't have drilling fluids set up yet anyway. So we can go... Where is Ross? I don't know where... So that's tier 3. Ceres is tier 3. I don't know how to get to the other, like, places. The other, like the other systems. I do like the Galactic Craft map. It's very nice. What do we got here? So we can't go. Yeah, we can't go there yet. We can't go there yet. Ah, there we go. Ross 128b. So yeah, I think we should go here first. There's also a moon, but that's tier 5, so we can't go there yet. So yeah, I think we're gonna go here. Oh, that was dumb. I think Right, there we go. I don't know where the land is going to end up, though. That's it there. Down it comes. I hit the wrong button. I hit shift instead of space to slow down. I do like this. Actually, the skybox I think might be coming from my shaders, actually. Now that I think about it. I don't know, how do I break it? Whatever. Landing zone. I don't think you can break it. I thought you could. I mean, I've got the rocket and the landing pad, so that's fine. If I just put the mic here. Shove them there. So what are we looking like for fuel? Oh, we got plenty of fuel. Okay, that's fine then. So they're apparent. So it's looking fairly deserty so far. Oh, no, it's got some stuff over there as well. I think it's also got these like ruins everywhere, where you can find stuff. I don't know what you can actually find though. I mean, that's like Steam stuff. So I don't know if these ruins actually hold like anything decent at all. But this actually looks fairly nice. I don't know if this generates if we turn this back on. It is nighttime. I don't know if mobs generate on this planet or not. And if we scan, let's scan for some ores. Actually, maybe not do that. Get rid of you and you. Right. So let's just find some. What have we found? Nine veins. So we found. So I think these are all the Bartworks ores. Yeah, I think these are basically all the Bartworks ores. I think that's basically all you find here. But if we go over here, it doesn't look like there's any hostile mobs though. Yeah, I don't think there's any. So I don't know what these Bartworks ores are actually used for. Although there's Ruridit ore, which probably isn't too bad. Roquisite ore, I think, can be used to make indium, as another way of making indium, if I recall. But so far, I don't think we'll spend too much time here. I don't think there's really. I think there is also the ore that's named after Bart here as well. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna try and pronounce it. But it's. Where is it? Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can pronounce it. There, that's it. Yeah, I don't. You can find this here as well, I think. Oh no, you find this on the moon, on the Ross 128 BA. Yeah. I don't actually know what this. But yeah, so looks nice. I think it's fairly similar to the Overworld in terms of world gen. But yeah, looks pretty nice. I don't know if we'll actually be back here or not. I don't know if we actually need what is available here. But, oh, there are beehives too. That's handy. So, yeah, I think we're going to go back to our rocket. I'm just going to teleport to the waypoint. And we are going to go... Oh, hang on. I haven't set a home, have I? Stop hitting the wrong button. Set home, Ross 128B. Cool. And then if we launch up into space, I think we will go to the asteroids next. Don't think because I am realizing how long this video is, I don't think we'll go everywhere. I don't think we'll go everywhere because this video has ended up probably a bit longer than I would have hoped. It probably seems like I've not planned this video out very well, and that's because I haven't. So I think we'll just do asteroids. And yeah, you see this, I need to turn my shaders off for this dimension, I think. I mean, it doesn't look awful. It's just it looks wrong because this should be, you know, out in space. So we can actually have a bit of a run around here and see what we can... So there are mobs here. So that's something that we need to be aware of. So what's that? That's just made out of ice. Oh, here we go. We have one covered in... We have one covered in ores and mobs. I need to actually get a crossbow. That's actually probably something I should do. But what have we got here? Ilmenite, tungstate, ilmenite. So, aside from the fact that it looks wrong because there's clouds, this actually does look really good with the shaders on. It's just obviously the clouds are there. But otherwise, it like looks... I don't quite know the way to describe it, but like... yeah, just like the sun over there, and... I mean, obviously it's wrong with the moon, but... I probably will just leave the shader on, to be honest. Because you can disable shaders per dimension. Just inside the shader pack, just create an empty folder with that matches the dimension ID and just don't put any shader files in it. At least I know that works on 1.12. I think it does work in this as well. But yeah, I think a lot of the ores are buried inside the asteroid, so there's probably not a huge amount to see here. So we will head back to the landing zone. Where are we? Set home asteroids. And then we actually need to put down our landing pad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put you there. I have no idea if that's going to block me from launching or not. But we should be good. And off we go. So I think we'll go to one more. We'll go to one more. Because like I said, I am conscious of how long this video is getting. So we'll go to one more planet, and then I think we'll call it there. I'm hoping that the rocket launch noise isn't deafening people. I do have the game turned down a fair bit in OBS, so hopefully the rocket launch noise isn't deafening people. So I think we will probably go to... Where is Callisto? Or where will Callisto be? Don't think it's Sari. I don't think it's It's not you. No, that's the asteroid. I do not know. Is it one of Jupiter's moons? Io, Europa, Ganymede. So we can go to Europa and Ganymede, and oh, hang on, I think I just saw Callisto there. And Callisto. I think we'll go to Callisto. I think the boss dungeon is on Io. Slow it down, slow it down. Oh, look at that bounce. So we're lucky we landed during the day. I swear you could destroy the lander, but maybe not. Or maybe you can't do it with the Vajra? Don't know. Right. Landing zone. And if we just set the rocket back up. To be fair, I'm probably going to log off on Callisto. But let's have a look at what ores have we got? Gold, copper. So we need Callisto ice. We need that to make super coolant, which I think we need for LUV hatches. I am aware that actually it's still fairly early in the day, I think, so we're probably still fine. So I think we need that for LUV hatch, energy and dynamo hatches. But we also need it for the better solenoids for the fluid extractors. So if we go this way. So what I'm probably going to do is, in between videos, I'm just going to come back with we got copper, iron. Oh, Formcraft aura nodes as well. So yeah, so in between videos, I will probably just come back. I will probably come to these planets and set up miners on the various planets. So far, I'm just seeing a lot of copper and ice. Sorry, a lot of copper and gold. But I don't know what else you're supposed to be able to get here. There's another Callisto ice. So yeah, we definitely want the Callisto ice. I don't know if this is where you get Ledox ore as well. Oh, palladium. No, yeah, palladium. Platinum, chrome, sheldonite, palladium. So yeah, so this is Callisto. Again, I think it looks a bit... I will probably go through and turn off the shaders for the various Galacticraft dimensions, because I think Galacticraft... We're just gonna teleport... Well, first of all, I actually need to set my home to here, otherwise I'll never get the rocket back. So if we just do set home Callisto, and then if we do home moon, did I actually ever turn off... Oh no, I didn't turn off the... Okay. I thought I turned off the skybox on the moon. I probably did, but I think I reinstalled the shader pack since then, or upgraded the shader pack since then, so... but yeah, I'm fairly sure Galacticraft has its own skyboxes, so I will probably turn off the shader pack for the Galacticraft dimensions, most likely. But yeah, so if you've made it this far, I understand this has been a very long video. This is our next big milestone. We have the T3 rocket. But I do understand this has been a very long video. So if you have made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I know it's been a bit of a weird back and forth with this one. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do in the next video at the moment. It will maybe be the assembly line and push into LUV, but we'll see. But for now, I hope you have a lovely day, and thank you for watching. See you later.